I'll be able to help. I promise. Please, just let me join.
Hill, I've made my decision. It's not yet time for you to take part in this mission.
No! Papa!
Hey, sweetie, what's up? Thank you.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
Hey, sweetie, what's up? Thank you.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
Присяга сенатору. Я торжественно клянусь своей честности, законопослушности и преданности Афесу. Я не буду мошенничать или преследовать личную выгоду и клянусь уважать права людей. Если я нарушу клятву, то приму самые суровые наказания. Там помогут мне боги на этом пути.
You're here! I was starting to worry.
I told you we'd catch up. We just met with a bit of trouble.
What trouble? Some Templars appeared from behind. They may have been teleported here to take us by surprise. I'll go take care of.
No, there's no time. Leave it to Bion and Evangelos. We must continue our ascent.
The mistress is right. Leave this to us.
Evangelos.
Don't worry, Sanctus. Surviving is just one of my duties.
I understand. May the three bless you.
Let's go.
Я уже думал, что отправлюсь к звездам. Не волнуйтесь, все хорошо, рада тебя видеть. Я тебя тоже. Поверить не могу, что мы уже почти у цели. Слава северному ветру, ты в порядке? Хвала богам, Медит сосредоточил всю свою магию на тебе, что ослабило храмовиков. Не похоже, что ему вообще есть до нас дело. Он не станет показывать нам, что слаб. Но это видно по состоянию его храмовиков. Надо по-прежнему быть начеку. Он остается опасным противником. Табличка в честь завершения строительства Архохенона. В 537 году эры просвещения 17-й архонт духовенства Алтор поклялся при своей жизни построить на пике резца храм богов, звезд и увековечить память о своей предшественнице архонте духовенства Веспе, которая установила демократию и привела людей к счастью. В этом храме люди будут возносить молитвы богам и благодарить их за мирную жизнь в справедливом обществе. В 1300 году эры просвещения архон духовенства Петрий привел четвертую реновацию Астрохенона. Як високо.
Stop right there, all of you! There's still time to turn back.
That voice. It's him!
Ignore him. Just keep moving.
Humanities!
I must admit I'm somewhat impressed by your foolish persistence, Minerva. To think you're actually standing with Serene. You truly are out of options, aren't you?
It's possible. Or perhaps I'm really no different from you.
And Hildha, why have you come? What's happened in Aphis has nothing to do with you.
That's not true. And I know you won't just stop at this city. I also wanted to ask you.
I have urgent business, so I'll give you time for only one question.
I've heard much about you in Aphis, Senator Humanities. Up until now, some even believed you were originally acting in Aphis's best interests. But the ritual you want to perform now? Is this truly what you want to do?
Why not ask Minerva? She's supposed to be the one who understands me best, is she not? I once said, if I weren't Aristor, you wouldn't like me. Do you remember how you answered me back then?
I said I still would.
No. You would just look at the tools in my hand and assess the value they could produce. And me? I would look at your robes and think how unobtainable a woman who wears such finery is. I don't see Minerva when I look at you. I see only the Aristoi. And when you look at me, you see not Eumenides, but only a commoner.
Love lets us break through all constraints. That was how I answered you at the time. You still remember that conversation, human?
Just as you also remember. I told you, I've never changed. I feel more than just hatred and responsibility for this city. I truly want to do something for it.
Human!
But now I see clearly. Since you cannot understand me, how could you possibly support my ideas? I will no longer seek agreement. May we meet again in the stars.
Wait, what of the Northwind Legion, human? Where are they?
And here I was thinking you didn't care about outsiders. Interesting. It seems I may be somewhat better even than you.
Damn, he's gone! What did he mean just now?
I'm not sure, but I have a bad feeling about this. No matter what happens, we'll face it together. Understood?
Thank you. Are you alright? By the grace of the gods, it would appear so. I was just reflecting on what Yuman said to you just now. I don't think he should be making this decision on everyone's behalf. If we're doomed to be ignorant fools, then we should continue to struggle like ignorant fools. Where's the harm in that? At the very least, I like how we are now, and I still hold out hope for people.
Спросить о пикере. Так. Ты то и дело смотришь по сторонам. Что-то ищешь? Ты заметила? Это место, я часто здесь бывала, поэтому мне немного грустно, что здесь все уже не так, как раньше. Часто здесь бывала, но разве ты не... Да, я родилась в бедности, Архонт Петрий удочерил меня, и мы часто приходили сюда с ним. Все очень сложно. В общем, мы оба старались соответствовать ожиданиям друг друга, и оба друг друга использовали. Несмотря на это, у нас были неплохие отношения. Сложно представить рядом с Петрием какое-то время вроде тебя.
это место просто тренировочная площадка. Здесь он готовил меня к политическим битвам, но моя настоящая семья, нуждающаяся в черных улицах. Однако, похоже, так думает только я.
Спросить о Петре и удочерении.
Зачем Петре удочерил тебя? Сложно такое представить, да? Думаю, он сделал это для того, чтобы подавить восстание рабов, в котором я участвовал. К тому же, он хотел знать, удостоит ли боги своей милостью кто-то, кто был рожден рабом. Хочешь сказать, боги относятся ко всем по-разному? Петри думал, что рабы обречены быть рабами, потому что боги разделили людей на классы. Он был убежден в том, что у рабов не должно быть доступа к Астериту, иначе боги накажут их. Именно поэтому политика равенства Менида так его возмущала. Насколько я знаю, в Афесе разрешен переход между классами, любой может улучшить свое положение. Такая возможность действительно есть, но доступа она не всем. Петри считал меня одним из редких исключений. Поэтому он приложил много усилий, чтобы воспитать меня и дать мне возможность стать архонтом. Но я хорошо знаю, какие ужасные поступки он порой совершал, чтобы удержать власть. Мне трудно выразить словами все, что я о нем думаю. Ужасные поступки. Да, например, он без сомнений причинил бы вред людям с помощью резонатора. Конечно, это только мои домыслы, но он был на это способен. Не удивлюсь, если он и правда совершал такие поступки.
Поговорить о том, что она сейчас думает об Аммоните.
Аммонит явно вызвал у тебя сильные эмоции. Это так. Увидев, в каком он состоянии, я приняла важное решение. Аммонит уже не тот, кем он был 1000 лет назад, когда стремился к светлому будущему. Время изменило каждого в Афесе, и я тоже должна измениться. На этот раз я поддержу решение Минервы, каким бы оно и ни было.
For the people.
What Human said just now was way out of line. I don't understand how he can disappoint everyone who's ever cared about him.
He's always been like this, but I don't regret choosing him to be my husband, nor stepping up now to stop him. I'll make him take responsibility for all that he's done. I'll make him take responsibility for all that he's done.
That's my father!
By the gods, he's controlled by humanities, just like the Templars.
That monster!
I feel his aura is different. Don't you agree, Minerva?
I do. Unlike the Templars, the energy in his body is fighting back against the control. Arrhenius said that this condition is known as the boundary. It's when the soul's been opened, forming a channel through which others can enter. Since it can be opened, naturally, it can also be closed.
How exactly is this done?
Tranquilite is the key to the spell. If the channel between his soul and human's consciousness were closed, then he'd be freed.
Understood. You'll cast the spell, and I'll support you. Hilda, Minerva and I will free Harold from human's control, but it's up to you to draw his attention.
What should I do?
Anything that grabs Harold's attention and weakens him will do. I believe you can do it. As for the rest, let us handle it.
All right, and thank you both. Papa?
Hild, why are you so obsessed?
The north wind blows to the south. That's what you taught me. I can't turn back now. Besides, Papa, I'm certain you know that Eumenides is planning to use the Nexus's power to control everything! You must have stayed here because you were going to fight back against his scheming. You are the commander of the Northwind Legion! If he gets his way, everything we've done here will be meaningless. Our mission would be meaningless.
I must stop. I'm being forced to attack you.
I'm not afraid to fight you, Papa. The adherents will free you from Eumenides' control. How about this?
Harold's been freed. It's a miracle. It went even better than I anticipated. Your father's fine, Hilda. You can stop worrying now.
By the winds, I'm so... Thank you.
My child, come. Let me have a look at you.
Papa!
Don't look so sad. Are you all right? I told you to leave this place.
No, I can't. Eumenides still needs to be stopped. He has to pay for what he's done.
By the winds, you're still so stubborn. I won't let...
Commander, may I interject?
Mistress Minerva.
I hope you can understand that Hilda is the key to saving Afes. I know you love your daughter dearly, but she's far more capable than you imagine. We can't do this without her. I'm sure you also understand that we must put a stop to Eumenides' plan, and we're running out of time. Besides, you can't continue to fight Eumenides in your current state. We were able to close the channel he used to control your soul only temporarily. If you get near him again, he could reopen it at any time.
Oh, may your mother forgive me. Hild, as commander, I order you to pursue Eumenides and stop his ritual. This is your new mission.
Papa, are you...
If his powers can affect all of Afes, then they can also affect Ambari. This is his real desire. It's not just liberating a city. But I'll leave this matter to you now.
Understood, Commander. I accept this mission.
Good. Hild?
By the way, Otto's with the adherents now. He's doing well.
Otto's still alive? That's wonderful.
What about the others? Where are they?
They're already on their way back. I watched them leave Afes myself. Eumenides knows I don't trust him, so he feared the Legion being here would hinder his plot. Once we finished what we'd agreed to, he couldn't wait to send the North Wind Legion out of the city, and I found an excuse to stay, because I knew you were still here. And Eumenides planned to use me against you, but in the end, I lost.
Oh, Father. We'll be reunited with them soon. I swear it. You planned to rebel against Eumenides from the start?
Rebelling against Eumenides was just a consequence, not the goal. In order to ensure that the objective of Operation Ashwin could be achieved, I had to consider lots of possible follow-up measures. What makes the Northwind Legion elite is that we don't just look at how things appear on the surface. I was sure to make arrangements.
Arrangements? So you mean our comrades who left have other tasks?
Lifting the king's curse was just one objective. We also need to eliminate the possibility that the Ephesians' curse could harm others. The timeline's a little messy. All I can say is that when I realized what the real threat was, I started to plan. But if word that I failed makes its way back to Ambari, Ludwig will immediately start preparations for a battle against Aphis and Eumenides. And if that comes to pass, it will be a terrifying war of magic. Hild, today, you've given us a new chance.
By the winds! I will stop him! Minerva said that your aura is really strange. Do you feel ill at all?
I'm fine. Me attacking first must have worked. The Spellbreak gem was quite useful after all.
The Spellbreak gem?
Eumenides' apparition must draw energy from the Nexus before it can take form. Because of that, he's vulnerable, as long as you disrupt the energy flow between them. I discovered that Marble was researching a device that could break the flow of magical energy. The whole time I was arranging for people to gather the materials and make it, but nobody knew what my true goal was. Eumenides couldn't monitor us at all times, but that gave me the opportunity to finish it.
I thought you just quietly accepted Eumenides' dangerous ambitions.
At the time, I had no choice but to tell you that. The fewer people who knew, the better.
I understand. I understand everything now, Father. When I was in the Glittering Deeps, I was so stupid. Worrying about you, insisting on staying in Aphis.
You don't need to apologize. I'd thought of everything, but I didn't anticipate that your stubbornness would lead to the final chance to fight back against Eumenides. This Spellbreak gem was damaged in the battle with Eumenides. Although it can't harm him anymore, he should be considerably weaker now. Take it. It's no longer any use as a weapon, but it can still provide some protection. Hild? The north wind blows to the south, Hild. Do what must be done. There's no further guidance I can offer you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your help just now.
It was nothing compared to what you did at the Temple of Mercy. If we can't stop Eumen today, everyone will become controlled, just like your father was. He's no longer someone we can reason with using words alone. We're counting on you. For the people.
Thank you so much.
I overestimated the strength of both myself and the gem, and it almost ruined everything.
On the contrary, your gem was extremely useful. If not for that, we wouldn't have been able to break the mind control spell. But how on earth did you get your hands on an artifact being developed at Fallon Academy?
I took the shell, but I knew there wasn't enough magic in it. So I ventured into the glittering deeps and took the Titan spark to use as a core. That's how I finally completed the gem.
Ah, I see. It's impossible to defend against Eumenides' magic without the use of such things. I'm very impressed that you managed to pull that off right under his nose.
So what's next for you, Mistress? What do you plan to do?
First, tell me how he seemed to you.
Well, he was still seeking atonement, It's difficult for him to cope, obtaining such great power all at once like that. The power of the Nexus has changed him, but I believe he hasn't shed his humanity just yet.
If he's still the same humanities, I don't know. I need to think.
Understood.
I must also apologize to you. When you first entered the city, I didn't trust you, and I wasn't willing to hear your plight. It was because of me that you had no choice but to seek aid through humanities. I'm terribly sorry.
Considering the circumstances, this issue is no longer important, Mistress. There's no use in feeling guilt. We've all lost much over this. That's more than enough.
Your understanding is appreciated.
Freeing Harold from the mind control spell has used up much of my magic, but the Spellbreak gem has indeed dealt damage to humanities. Without that, he would certainly have a way to hinder us and to continue preparing his ritual. There is no better time to stop him than right now, Hildha. Go quickly now. I'll catch up once I've recovered.
I'll be sure to give humanities your regards.